Hello friends, this is Manu Sharma and today we are going to explore the topic how should your charts look like when you actually start trading. So when you are in the live market, the picture being formed by candles should be clearly visible to you. It should not be like a lot of hindrances are there, a lot of indicators are there, they are overlaying on each other and you just get lost on what to trade, what not to trade. So even if you plan your entries right, even if you do everything right, these are the hindrances which can actually stop you from placing a good trade. Now let's see these. So first of all, if I just try to see what is the high and low of this candle, I just get this full pop out on my screen which is beside my this pointer, and as I move here it just comes for each and every candle. Now this can be useful in some situations when you actually want to know various things, various levels, but otherwise this can be bit annoying and it sometimes just hides the behind what the candle scenario behind it. So the best part is when you want to see all these informations, you see it fine, afterwards you can just simply close it. Okay, after closing it, you can see that when I have put my cursor on say this particular big candle over here and on this particular area, all this, your open, high, low, close, and these things are visible which you can see and plan your trade. Now the second thing is there is another information panel over here which usually comes up. You see this, if I just do on the candle, so volume, open, high, low and close. Also this is useful but not always. So when you want to see it, you see it and afterwards it is better to close it. I've closed it now. Then there are certain indicators like this is stochastics, okay, this is PMO, price movement oscillator, and these are defining my trades. I have also explained the axis position in one of my other videos. I'm going to just add the link in the description box. You can check out what should be the axis and what should be the zooming in and zooming out for you so that you get an ideal perspective. Let me move on to the next view. What is clear in this chart? I don't think anything is clear. Okay, so it is a super trend indicator over here. Then there are pivot points of Fibonacci and VWAP and all these channels, volume, but you see candle is not really visible. So what do? This might give you a fake signal. So like this has given me a green over here. Let me zoom it. It gave me a green at this point and then again a red at this point. Now no use. I mean this green did not took me anywhere, the red although took, but it took time. Okay, but the scenario is not really visible and it is just looking nothing more than a garbage. Wow, this is the next view which I have designed for you. Now what is actually visible to you? I can see a lot of stuffs including this, and even the box is filled. Let me just hide it first. Now you see in this chart there are a lot of stuffs, pivot points, some anchored VWAP or something, then the super trend, normal VWAP, some moving average, PSARs, then money flow, stochastic divergence, MACD divergence, for Vortex indicator, and of course it is not going to get you anywhere. If you do chart trading like this, it is not fruitful and will not show up any good results, because of course you don't know where to take your place, where should be your entry, what should you do. So it is just confusing and even the indicators are too much. How will you define that this is the place where I should place, I should put my order? Where? If you think that adding too many indicators is going to make your entry great, no, it is not going to make your entry great. It just will keep you confusing, as you can see in this chart. Let's move on to the next chart. Those red and green arrows, if I do it like gray color and just lighten up my candle colors and lighten up my light colors, is still the picture is going to be visible for you? No, it is again not going to be visible for you. So I just thought about all these and make these so that you don't do this type of stuff at your end. Even if changing the color of this indicator might not lead you anywhere apart from all this garbage. It's Bollinger Band and some stochastic divergences and some unit of force index here, and within the Bollinger Band you can see that there are also pivots, there are also moving averages. Again, I don't feel there is volume over here. I don't feel it is much useful for you if you even do this type of stuff. So if you want to have Bollinger Band, just make sure the color is so that candles and the Bollinger Band is likely visible to you. You are able to see the difference in both. What you can also do is just go to Bollinger Band and right click and just show it as an underlay, not as an overlay. Okay, it might not be clear in this way, but when you are going to see how the lines pass through it, how these top and bottom lines, or even how the moving averages line, they pass through the candles, when you are going to explore it yourself, you will be able to know the difference, like overlay and underlay, what should be the scene. Okay, next chart. What is visible in this? Again, some information, but not much. But I think this is a bit better than other charts, but still it is confusing. The multicolors over here and how the candles are like, you know, intermixing with the moving averages and a lot of moving averages plus indicators. So it is again going to lend you or put you in confusion only, and this is a 2-minute stuff, this particular chart. Others were, some were 5 minutes, some were 15 daily hour. Many scenarios I have tried to capture. Coming on to next one. Now you can see in this chart I am having a lot of moving averages. Whatever moving averages you apply, they should carry out a meaning. If they don't carry out a meaning for you, you should just not apply it. So like for these moving averages here in this particular portion, okay, let me highlight it. These are being respected. Okay, whereas it might not be always respected in the other areas. It is also being respected over here. So you have to see that if you are applying a lot of moving averages, are they providing any meaning or they are not providing any meaning? Okay, cool. This is again another type. So if I try to put stochastics on the top, so if I move it from the bottom to the top, or any other indicator, I try to put it from the bottom to the top, and again the previous chart but with a little change of flavor. Okay, it might make a little things clear, and the ADX is also stylized. So but this is a bit clear than the others, but still there is a lot of confusion in terms of moving averages and how you plan your trade. So the problem is, which indicator are you going to actually see? Which indicator are you going to actually follow? Now it is always better to just minimize all these, okay, and just keep it simple and normal. If you want to have stochastics and ADX, fine. Pivot points also not like that colored. So standard and fib, it's your stuff, okay. And let's remove it, all these things, and plain simple 2 lines. Okay, if you want to have pivots, fine. If you don't want to have pivots, you can remove that also. So 1 or 2 lines, I am having VWAP and I am having my moving average. If I want to have stochastics, okay, fine, I can keep 2 indicators down, or even 1 is fine, and simply 1 or 2 moving averages or any overlays on this my chart. And this is going to make a scenario much more clear to you. you will be able to know that which point is which. So this and this, say these two peaks, one this peak and second this peak, okay, you can get some divergence hint from here, you can get some further divergence hint from here, and it is clear. You can just take your entry and then, okay, get some profit from here to here. Okay, but in that case, earlier cases which I showed you, no, not at all, nothing possible. So these are the simple stuffs to keep in mind. Keep your chart clean as you keep yourself clean, your surroundings clean. Keep your chart clean and minimize various stuffs. Of course, regarding the volume, the candle colors, you can just always just go to this particular any setting which your provider might be having and just change the theme. And of course, the candle, it's just taking time. Okay, and I'm going to save it with the theme, my candle red green. Okay, and just save it, and I can get normal candles, and this is hollow candle, so this is normal candle. So candle colors, of course, it's your choice. You can change it if you want. If you just get bored sometimes, you can of course change it. Also, the indicator colors can change it. Like this one is also quite colorful. You should not have too much colors also, because too much colors also like they create a block to your perspective. So these colors also, just minimize all the colors and just keep it as much simple and clean as possible. That is going to enhance your chances of winning a trade and chances of easily entering into a trade rather than just getting stuck and confused. So that's it in this video. See you in next video. Till then, goodbye.